Hi everyone, welcome back to Carrie Kirby Creates. My inspiring quote for today is, be at ease with yourself. For today's video, I'm going to be using one of these beautiful sets by Globleland, and it's a beautiful flower stamp with the little die cutouts. So I want to create a birthday card. There's some nice sentiments in there as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop them out. As you can see, they're really quite nice. So I'm going to take them apart, but I'm going to be working on a 5x7 card base. And with this piece of scrap paper that I have, just going to come in with a kind of a nesting die, and I'm going to run that through my die cut machine. And what that has done is created this kind of a background which I'm going to use. I can keep this for a future project. So I'm going to be working with the cutout piece. I'm just going to cut that down a bit to make it a bit easier for me to use. And I'm going to work on the actual card base itself. So I just want to try to center that as best as I can. And I'm coming in with a bit of low tack tape. So I just want to take a couple of pieces off of there. And I'm just giving them a rub over on my hand to take any extra stickiness off them. So just secure them down there lightly. Don't have to stick it down too hard, just so that it won't move. Now in the meantime, I've taken this beautiful stamp out of there, and I'm going to take these out. Where are we? Oops. And I'm just going to take them apart. They break off quite easily. I don't even need the tool to do that. Anyway. So I'm coming in next with these 3 Distress Oxide inks. I'm just getting my brushes together now for them as well. I'm just going to pop this mat down to hold them in place. And yeah, going to remove, sorry, I've got tumbled glass, spun sugar and squeezed lemonade. So I'm just going to come in and I'm inking up my brush, and I'm going to start up here on the left hand corner, and I'm going to use this as kind of like a stencil. But I want to come in and just hit that. And I purposely use these lovely light shades because I don't want anything too dark. And next I've got the spun sugar. And just blending them into each other as well. And finally there, the bit of squeezed lemonade. And I'm going to kind of leave it fade out very, very gently towards the end there. So that's my background done. Just replacing my lids. And I'm going to remove this tape. As you can see, has given me a lovely background effect. So I can keep that to use on a further project. Now the next thing I want to do with this is I'm coming in with my stamping platform. And I want to pop my card into the corner there, just stick my magnets down. So I'm going to use this beautiful stamp, and what I want to do is I want to line it up here just along the edge of that. Come in and pick it up. And I want to ink it up with the Versafine Clair in Nocturne. Oops. I'm making a mess. No, I think I need to go and wash that, otherwise it'll end up all over my project. Okay, so that's better, all clean again. So I'm coming in and I'm going to ink my lovely stamp up with the Nocturne. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances there. Weather's very good here at the moment. I don't know if it will last, but we had my son's wedding on Friday and we had an absolutely fabulous day. The weather was very well behaved for us and we got lots of photographs outside and everything. So for anybody that would like to see them, after the end of this video, I'll pop just a couple of photographs of the day on. So stay tuned afterwards if you'd like to see them. Now they're gone off on their honeymoon at the moment. As you can see, that's absolutely beautiful. I really like that. Just want to clean that off. And you know, this in itself would, whoops, I've got some water there, but it would make a card like that, put a sentiment on. Wouldn't that be very beautiful? Let me see. So next what I want to do is come in with a few more of those flowers. And let's see this one. And I've also got this and that. Let's see though. Just want to get my placement right there. Yeah, we'll work with that one first. And I had started out with a particular idea for this, but I think what we're going to do is I'm loving this the way it is. So I'm going to do a second one, I think. Those stamps are beautiful. First go each time. So where's the other little one? Just going to add that on. Yeah, and how nice is that? So the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to come in with one of the little sentiment stamps. So we've got your fabulous, thank you with love, happy birthday, it's your day, thinking of you. I think I might come in with it's your day for this one. I'm just going to pop that down there where I think it will fit in very nicely. Yep. Very, very pretty. And then also, I think I'm going to come in with the happy birthday. And I'm going to pop that, I think maybe over here. Let's see. Maybe just pop it in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that looks straight. Now the other thing with this is you could very easily make up a batch of these. You know, you could do the ink on them. You could come along, leave the large one where it is and just keep changing the card. Then you could add in the next one, leave it where it is and just keep changing the card. They'll all end up exactly the same and they'd be very quick and easy to make. And I think very beautiful. So that's my first one. I'm very pleased with that. I think that's very elegant. Yep, so we're going to get down to the next one now. So for the next one, again, I'm coming in with my pre-made 5x7 card base. And I'm going to come back in again with my cutout. And now it would have been better if this was straight to begin with. So I'm just going to have to hope for the best that I'm getting it straight when I pop it down. Yeah, I think that looks okay. And for this one, I think I'm just going to come in with that squeezed lemonade. I really like that colour, especially for this time of year. And I'm going to start, hopefully I won't get any transfer from the tumbled glass there at the top, but I'm going to start fairly deep and I'm going to come down, and I'm just using the one colour for this. But as I come down, I'm getting lighter and lighter and I'm not re-inking my brush. I just want to make sure that it's blended properly. There we go, that's looking better. So I find if you go in both directions, clockwise and then anti-clockwise, that it helps with the blend out. Oh, I want to remove that now again. And this is what I have. Now this time it's going to be slightly different, because this time I'm going to stamp on a separate piece of paper, but I'm going to come in again and use the stamping platform. Just inking that up again in the Versafine Clair Nocturne. And they really are lovely, really good quality stamps. There's no messing about with having to press down hard or re-inking them several times. They just seem to, you know, it's perfect. Beautiful, beautiful stamp, really clear first go. I just want to wipe that down. And take this out. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm coming in. Oh, see the way the magnet, even though it's through that glass, it's still, it's catching it. But what I want to do is, let's see, I want to line that up. See if I can get it good this time. As I've said before, I'm not the best at these things, but you can make it work. Even, you know, even if you're not fantastic at lining things up, once it's looking some way correct, you will get by. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to line the middle part up and then checking the edges. So I'm going to use a bit of this tape just to hold it down. May as well do the other side as well. I'm going to run that through the Gemini machine. It seems to have cut out beautifully. Yeah, how nice is that? Now, bringing back my card base. And I could leave it white or I could colour it in. I think I'm going to colour it in. Close down the blinds there because it's beautiful out there now and it's really sunny, which is great. But I think it's interfering with the recording because the sun kind of comes and goes. But anyway, I've decided I'm going to colour it in the easy way for me with the Distress Oxides, and the Bundle Sage is just a regular Distress ink. So I'm coming in with that Spice Marmalade and my small little brush, and I'm going to pop that down. And this is a fantastic way of colouring if you're not very good. You just need to pop a little bit of colour in there, you know. It doesn't have to be a very precise thing. Any bit of colour just pops out and it makes it look pretty. So I think that I'm going to put the Crackling Campfire maybe on these ones. Lovely vivid colour. I like that, even if you don't go the whole way out to the edge. You know, whatever, doesn't matter. Adds in the bit of colour. And I'd like to come in with Bundle Sage and just going to pop a little bit in here and in here. And I don't know if I trust myself with the stem, so I may use a marker for that. Let's see what I have. Yeah, I'm just coming in with these Stettler. Well, they're fine liners, but that's good for me. And this one is, it's just the green I'm using. Because the thinner it is for me, the easier it will be to fill it in. If it's too thick, I won't manage it. Yeah, and that's working quite well. And I like the bright colour as well. Another little bit here. And there we go. Just fill in any little bit misbits. And I'm going to get, I have a lighter green and maybe the red. So I just want to pop those in that colour. And these little buds, I'm going to just put a bit of red down on them. Now, how easy is that? It just makes it pop, doesn't it? So next what I want to do is I want to pop a little bit of foam tape. I'm going to use these little squares just on the back of that there. Make it pop up a little bit. Bit of dimension on the card always looks nice, takes away that flat look. So just want to replace my lid there. Gonna come back in with my card base. And just see where I'd like to place it. I think I might go around like that with this one. Yeah, that's very pretty. So then I want to come in with a sentiment. And let's see, as we use the happy birthday already, maybe we'll come in with the thank you. Thank you card is always nice to have in your stash. Yeah, and I think I'll use the stamping platform. Although I have to say, these stamps seem to be great. Haven't had any problems with them. Just pop it down there. And when I go down here, or don't know whether to go below or bring it up into it. Let's see. Maybe just up there a little bit. I just want to come in with my magnet has stuck to it. Just want to come in, and I can use the edge there to make sure that the ruler is straight. And bring it up, and there you go. See, that has straightened that now very nicely for me. I'm going to pick it up now before it gets moved. Yo-ho, I'm learning in my old age. How many projects have you made when things end up being... And I'm not too OCD regarding things like that, you know, once they look okay, but sometimes I show things to my husband, you know, and he'll say, oh, that's crooked. And all I can do is laugh. Because, yeah, it will be crooked and he's right. But tends to bother him more than me. And I can understand why. Now, let's see. I love the black with all those bright colours. Very, very nice. So another quick, simple little card there. And I think you'll agree, that's also turned out very beautiful. I love that one actually. Yeah, really, really nice. You can use whatever colours you want. But there we go. Two beautiful little, easy little cards using the Globleland stamps and dies.